So let's just update it to 30 because we're pretty confident we're going to win this game. Thank you to El Ray D for the 2 months. Thank you so much to El Ray D. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, El Ray D. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Very nice to see low rate chess streamers grind on Twitch. Keep it up, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, E4, Knight C3, and Bullet was always my go-to. The first 2 moves almost against any setup, because black can't really take advantage of that with any pre-move nonsense. So E4, Knight C3 was always my go-to. Thank you to Scraps for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Let's just castle here. I can take with the knight, take with the queen. All pretty pleasant here. Let's take with the queen. Maybe bishop G5, bishop H4. Can I do the fried eel? Do you mean the fried the fried liver? I didn't think liver was eel, but yeah. Anyway, okay. Take the pawn. I have bishop H6 here. Hit the rook. Should be winning pretty soon. So he goes queen D6. Good move. He doesn't blunder it. Now he can castle, so queen f8 is a bad pre-move. I think I'm just gonna take anyway. Got no time though. Yeah, I'm just gonna sack my queen for the two rooks here. Two rooks and a bishop. Way too much material. Go here. I have rook e8, rook e1. Go rook e8, rook e1 next move. So I assume it's also a retirement speedrun in a sense. Yeah, I mean, why do they play so slowly? Because the moves don't come naturally to them. I mean, when the moves don't come naturally, this was a big thing with PogChamps actually. When the moves don't come naturally, like in Blitz and Bullet, if they try to move instantly, they're just going to literally hang every piece on the board because they don't have a good enough understanding or awareness of where pieces belong. So that's why like with PogChamps, I always advise people to not play Blitz. Like it's actually I'm being quite serious when I say it. It's one of those things where if you're new to the game, you just your feel isn't there. Like I would say if you're below probably like 1600, and by 1600 I mean over the board, I don't think you should ever play bullet chess, like ever. Even then it's sketchy, but you have enough of a feel that I think you can make it work. But if you try playing you try playing bullet below about like 1600, every game is just going to be terrible. Yeah, and I mean 1600 over the board, so online that's probably about like 1900 at bullet, or 1900 at blitz. I mean, so like you have to be like 1900 at blitz online before I would recommend you should really play bullet. Blitz is different, but bullet specifically, don't touch it. Yeah, so blitz, I think blitz is different. Blitz is probably, I think you can probably play 5-0 blitz at about, I would say at about 1200 online. I would recommend it at about 1200. If you're 1200 in rapid online, I think you should be able to, you should be playing 5-0 blitz. But I think, yeah, that's what I would say. But bullet I would not recommend. I just wouldn't recommend it. Go here, hit the knight, hit the bishop, hit the king. Everything's under attack. Let's take, and let's go mate. Let's see if he can stop the mate. Probably he won't, but we'll keep going. All right, let's keep going. Since someone said the French lose, I'm gonna play it again. Thank you to Hellenic Pro for the Prime. Thank you so much to Hellenic Pro. Once again, you guys, if you do have Amazon Prime, make sure to connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch Prime. You can subscribe free to one channel every month. So you take $5 away from Jeff Bezos and put it in the pocket of hardworking streamers. So if you're spending $100 on Amazon Prime yearly, you can take $5 out of that every month and give it to a streamer instead of giving it to the greedy corporation that Amazon is, you guys. All right, let's take the pawn. Let's take everything here. Thank you to I Hate Potato Salad for 2. Thank you 502 Frankie as well. Thank you so much. Let's trade. Let's not get checkmated. Let's castle here. I can go bishop b7. By the way, how can you hate potato salad? Potato salad is great. Potato salad, and yeah, potato salad, I mean, that's I like potato salad, and I like tuna salad too. You might unsub for me saying that, but I gotta be honest, tuna salad and potato salad are 2 things that I've always loved. Thank you to Putzi McCoy for the 3 months. Thank you so much to Hunter Rain for the Prime. Striker King for the Prime. Thank you to Ox Wanted Ox for the Prime, or Ox Wanted XO for the Prime. Thank you so much. I just have to be careful not to get ice skated here. That's the only danger. Okay, let's keep going. Go e4 knight c3. Salads that aren't actually salads. That's true. What are we up to? One more game will be 20, by the way, just so you guys are aware. So I'll update the score after. I'll do it in spades of 20, spades of 10. Thank you to Scotty for the prime. Thank you so much to Scotty. Appreciate it. Let's go here. Let's go for the quick kill with knight g5. Hit the pawn, and it should be pretty much game over already. So I'm gonna update the score, even if it costs me a few seconds in the speed run. There we go. Okay, let's take. Let's go back. Go check take. Am I okay? Last stream you died. Yeah, I'm okay, you guys. We're all good here. It was part of I was working with Apple TV as part of their the upcoming show. Is sort of an ad campaign for the upcoming show called Invasion on Apple TV that's coming out on October 22nd, you guys. But as I was saying, one of the things is that I actually do multiple takes for that. I do that over, I think, 2 or 3 days. I do multiple takes. So basically, like, I had to do that after I finished my matches during the Meltwater event. So when people are like, oh man, you know, you're making all these quick draws, blah blah blah, like, I actually had other stuff that I had to do at the same time. So it's pretty crazy. Let's take the pawn. Thank you to HHSL for the prime as well. Thank you so much. Let's take the knight. Okay, he's just throwing his pieces away here. Let's just take. Let's just take. Check and mate. Let's keep going. Next game. That's 20 up. Bong Cloud Kingdom. Yes. Oh, I should have played a Bong Cloud against it for the memes. He's gonna go for the throbbing. 100% he's going for throbbing here. If he's not going for throbbing, I don't know what Queen F6 is. Go here. The clock arrived on Saturday, Arian. I forgot to put it up. I forgot to bring it into the office. Although actually, I kind of couldn't bring it into the office because since we ran that video last night, it had to have the same look as when I did my as when I did the recording. So I actually couldn't have brought the office in, or not the office, the clock in ahead of time. But yeah, we'll have it tomorrow. This is a authorized Crazy Man, so it won't be banned. It's an authorized account. Let's take. Let's go check and checkmate. I should be getting rating points for each win. Yes, I should be. Go here. Let's go knight c3. Oops, that's a free pawn. That king walked into the wrong neighborhood. Something like that, yeah. Let's go check. I can castle, play rook d1. I think I'll go here to hit the bishop. The knight's under attack. Take. Actually, can't take with the queen because they lose the rook. This is actually all falling apart in a hurry. I have to play Agent Smith at 2000 elo exactly. All right, he goes to e5. Let's go here and here, I guess. How many players are reporting me? Who knows? But this is authorized, so it's all good. Actually, c5 was a bad move, but I'll make it work. Could have taken the pawn. I'll let him defend it. He doesn't defend it. Okay, so I just take. Stockfish 14 is Agent Smith indeed. Okay, let's go e6, knight 6, e4. Build a nice big center here. Everything's good. Will I lose before hitting 2000? Depends how hard I go on the pre-moves. That's what it depends. If I don't go hard on the pre-moves, I'm guessing it'll be, I think it's actually gonna be like 2500 before I lose the game. I'm gonna be bold, you guys, and I'm gonna say this now. My goal is to not lose a game in the speedrun. I'm gonna be honest. That's my goal. My goal is to not lose a single game. That's my goal. My goal is to not lose a single game. Bullet is higher variance. To some degree, yes, but that's actually gonna be my goal. My goal is to not lose a single game. If I lose, will I restart? No, I won't. But that's my goal. That's my goal. Keep going. Okay, playing a 700 now, so a little bit stronger. I mean, it really depends how hard I go on the pre-moves. That's all that it comes down to. It's like, if I go really hard on the pre-moves, will somebody be able to cheese me on move 2 or something or not? That's what it comes down to. Thank you to 502 Frankie for the 6. Thank you to Trokar for the 300 bits. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm gonna make it, no doubt. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you to Trokar for the 1000 bits as well. Thank you so much to Trokar. Appreciate it. Someone will Lafong you for sure. Yeah, it's definitely possible. But anyway, yeah, you can't beat a 2800 95% of the time. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna be playing 2800s because again, the pool's pretty thin. But I mean, actually, I would argue it differently, you guys. My win rate when I was in my prime at Bullet, my win rate was near 90%. So when I was in my absolute prime at Bullet with a 90, I had a near 90%. Oh, Bishop H6 is winning. I had a near 90% win rate. So while you say 95% isn't possible against 2800, I would say that, you know, it's also not insane. Let's go F5 here and take and go 94. YouTube will see this in Christmas. Nope, this will probably be on YouTube in the next couple of weeks because again, we're going away. I'm going to Riga, Latvia to play in the Grand Swiss, so there won't be a whole lot of content. I'll do some recaps and things, but this will probably be on YouTube a lot sooner. Would I comment on Levy's games? I don't even know what Levy's up to honestly these days. So okay, let's castle. I have Bishop B5. I have Knight G4 also and Queen H4. He played Washington. He's playing something else, I guess. I don't know what he's up to. But anyway, I just take H2. I take F2. Play Rook F2. Let's go check. I don't have a forced mate here. Wait, no, I don't have a forced mate, so I'll just take the simple way. TSM won at Worlds. No, but actually did how did Cloud9, how did Team Liquid do yesterday? They make it through or not? Go E5 Knight C6. Oh, they're playing right now. Okay. They're looking sketchy. Okay, unfortunate. He's doing the spy skill with 2600s. Okay, yeah, I don't know what event that is, so I'd have to look it up. But yeah, they just lost the previous game. Okay, so they're struggling. Yeah, let's castle here. Levy drew his first game against a 2000 with black. Wait, are you guys serious, or is that a troll? Levy drew a 2000. Okay. Okay, let's go Knight C5 here and Queen F6. Okay, let's take the queen. Almost checkmate for my opponent, by the way. Let's keep going. Go E4 Knight C3. Let's go Knight E2 Knight G3 next move. Now I can actually go check or take. I think I'm just gonna play A3 Bishop A2 because it's very simple. Is Levy's level dropping? I don't know, but what I would say is I said it before. Like, I mean, I said it before. I think the level that Levy's at, if he wants to really improve, and you know, he says he wants to be a GM. If he's legitimately serious about that, it's not going to happen unless he stops doing content and he just focuses solely on chess. That's the only way. That's the only way it's happening. He can get GM norms in Budapest. I mean, I would say honestly, I mean, I don't, you know, I've been to Hungary and you know, to be fair, the main organizer, Laszlo Nagy, he's done a great job organizing First Saturday over the last 20 years. You know, I played there, and I will say that I feel bad for him because he has done a lot to create these tournaments, and they, you know, people like to make fun of it and say it's a norm factory. Which in a sense it is, but at the same time, like, I feel bad because it's got this reputation now where if anybody makes a norm in Hungary, everyone's gonna be like, oh man, they paid off someone, or they cheated, like, or not cheated, they paid off someone, or, you know, there's always gonna be a cloud of suspicion hanging over whoever makes norms there now, and I feel really bad about that, because there are people who legitimately made their norms there. So it is. I feel very bad for the organizer. Not his fault. People throw for money. Yeah. These 600 play the next move like nothing happened. Yeah. No, I mean, I feel really bad though. I do, because there are some norms that are made in Budapest which are completely legitimate. I think Mishra's norms, as far as I can tell, were completely legitimate. Fabiano, I don't think Fabiano got many norms there. No. Take and take. No. Go here. But yeah, I mean, I will just say though, I feel bad. I do feel bad, because I feel like, you know, he's tried to do, the organizer's done a great job putting together these tournaments, and this is a funny checkmate. Or no, he's got G3 actually, so I have to go here. Let's keep going. But yeah, there's always, whoever makes norms there is gonna, like, there's gonna be this, like, it's just gonna hang over them. Like, people aren't really gonna believe the norms are legitimate, which is kind of sad. Castle here. Go here and take, I guess. Playing this opening pretty well so far. Go here. I bishop b5. Maybe e5 is an idea. Take and go here. Hit the pawn. Hit the pawn. Oh, that's a free queen. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you to Kazmas for the prime. I made 200 elo in an hour. Yeah, I did. Let's take. Just take and take. Go here. I can just take or play bishop h6, which also is winning here. Take and mate. Norms don't help Levy, as he's 150 elo away. Yeah, and actually, if Levy just keeps dropping points, like drawing a 2000, I mean, his ratings going down. Like there's no chance of him becoming a GM. I mean, it's not going to happen. Well, I have articles today. I don't have any articles as far as I can tell. Okay, we're actually getting very close. We're one away from 30, so I'm going to update the score, you guys, to 30. 1 second, because this is going to be number 30. So we're at 29, so let's just update it to 30, because we're pretty confident we're going to win this game. Thank you to El Ray D for the 2 months. Thank you so much to El Ray D. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, El Ray D. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That was a long time ago. Those knockout videos, those like 2018. Long time ago, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's just take. I can take and take, I guess. Hit the queen, hit the bishop, hit the pawn. Everything's kind of under attack. This is actually music from the Matrix, which is also great. Levy will be a gem and haters gonna hate. I mean, again, you guys, I don't really know how to say this, but there's certain things that chess is just so different from other games in certain ways, and it's you know, when you say these things, people oftentimes don't really understand that. But I said it before, and you know, Ben said it too, and like Ben was right when he said it, which is that like you don't gain 150 points at that age. For example, I'll give you a perfect example. Look at Hans Niemann, who's had an amazing run. Hans has gone from like 2430, 2440 maybe, to like 2630. He's gained like 200 points in the last year. And the thing is, like at Levy's age, there's statistically there's like zero chance that happening. It's like 0% someone gaining 200 points. But because Hans is 17 years old, that range from like 17 to like 21 or 22, you can still have big jumps in rating range. People can still have big jumps. But once you're past a certain age, you can't have those big jumps anymore. That's why when you talk about like world championship caliber players, they're critical ages. There's a critical age. Probably the most important age is like 15, 16 to like 18. Somewhere in there is the critical range, by far and away the most critical range. Is it due to brain development? I don't really know. I don't know the answer is to that. But there's just something that you can't do it. And I don't even know how to explain it. How old was Bobby Fischer? Fischer was already like a ridiculously good player when he was like 12, 13. Fischer became a GM at 15, which, by the way, to be clear, he became a GM in 1958, I believe. In 1958, there were like almost no GMs at the age of 15. I showed a graph the other day. Or not the other day, but recently we had a graph showing the top GMs in the world, and you see Fischer at 15 in 1958, and it was like 1980 or something before there was another GM at 15 years old. I mean, Sam Shanklin had a big jump. Sam Shanklin was already well into the high 2600s though when it happened. He was already like 2650, 2660, which is already very, very different than being a 2400 level player. Very, very different. This guy's playing very well, by the way. I need to focus just a little bit. D5 is a good move. But yeah, Bobby Fischer is just ridiculously good. Ben was 40 years old when he became a GM, but the thing with Ben Feingold is that Ben Feingold was 2,500 for a very long time. Yeah, well, as I would say, in terms of your point about losing 200 oh wait, I've got 12 seconds. I just only noticed I have 12 seconds. Wait a second. I'm just like chilling and I just noticed I actually don't have time. I'm too busy chilling with you guys. Way too busy chilling. Thank you to Placano for the prime. Soldier. Isn't it harder to go from 2600 2700 than 24 25? Yes, it is. But I would say gaining 200 points, I would say if you are in any rating range up to about 20, I would say up to about 2300. So if you're so basically up to about 2300 level, I think you can gain 200 points at almost any age is what I would say. Up to there, I think you could be like in your 30s and I still think you can gain 200 points. But above that, above 2300 is where it starts to get it just becomes very, very hard. Let's go here in Bishop G4. I'm rated 2100 as a 16-year-old on chess.com because I started with the pandemic. What do you think I can peak at? I mean, you're 16 years old, you could still go up a lot. You could still probably go up another 300 points. I think if you're 2100 online, I think 2500 at Blitz, very, very reasonable. Very, very reasonable. So yeah, I mean, it's hard for anybody, but definitely I would say above 2300 it's going to be almost impossible to have those kinds of jumps is what I would say. If I win every game in Riga, I'd probably gain like 60 points or something. So I would like be number 2 in the world. It's not going to happen obviously, but yeah. Let's take the pawn here. But yeah, you can gain 200 points. You can gain 200 points. Yeah, but also you guys, when you talk about Gukesh getting 120 in months, Gukesh was young. This is what I'm saying. Like the point is, if you're above 2300 and you're trying to gain 200 points, you need to be pretty young. Gukesh was like 14 years old or something like that, I think, when he gained the points. So it's all about the age and the rating range you're at in terms of improvement. Yeah, like Gukesh was young. So I mean, that's the thing. Like there are plenty of examples where it happens, but the players are generally pretty young. Let's just take the knight. I've got bishop d4, bishop e5. Got rook f2, I guess, but I have bishop d4 or this to collect the queen. Oh, he just took the queen. Okay, let's take. Thank you to Mr. Tim for the prime. Thank you so much to Mr. Tim.